Hello, YouTube. Episode number 108. If you guys are having a fantastic day, we will be doing In Pursuit again tonight. And yes, generous points will be awarded. And there we go. Old Man's Belt. You are a regular on Reddit. Alrighty. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube yet. Alrighty. Old Man's Belt. First one here. With the big brain emoji. Alrighty. There we go. Reese is also here. How many of every four U.S. immigrants from India have a college education? Yeah. Yay, let's talk. We got a few coming out here. Reese and Michelle Brady here, fan. All coming. Hey there, Kay. Also coming. Old man, how many? How many of every four U.S. immigrants from India have a college education? This is back in 2001. I suspect it hasn't changed much. Yes. Here, fan, Brady and Kay, all guessing 3. 4 would be a bit of a challenge, I think. That means unless you're college educated, you can't even come. No. Alrighty. Yeah, it is 3. But yeah. That means one person that's not would come. Totally wreck it if it was 4 for 4. Anyways, let's. Oh, what did I do that for? First question already. Throwing it out. What letter is embroidered on Hester Prynne's dress? Do we know who Hester Prynne is? Risa does. Mel does. YouTube Mel. That's what I'm going to call you, Mel. Now that I know I have a regular from YouTube. A is correct. Mel here, fan, and Risa, as well as Old Man's Belt. Who's Hester Prynne? Scarlet Letter. Okay. All righty. I'll take your word for it. What former Oklahoma quarterback was the highest-ranking African-American Republican in the U.S. House in 2000? Again, a year before, maybe easy to remember. 21 years ago, not as easy. There we go. I'm just not cultured enough there, Risa and Mel, to know these things. Anybody know what former Oklahoma quarterback was the highest ranking African-American Republican in the U.S. House in 2000? I've never heard of his name before, so this might be a hard one. No, it was not O.J. Simpson, there, Old Man's Belt. Thank you, Reddit, for 3 upvotes and somebody who just gave me a downvote. That's all right. It's okay. Anybody know his initials are JCW? JCW. Does that help anybody? Brady says he's not sure. Old man is lulling. Anybody? No, I'm just going to give the answer. J.C. Watts. J.C. Watts is the correct answer. All right. How many pairs of chromosomes does a normal human have? Mel and Risa discussing Scarlet Letter over there. Juan Carlos Watterson, no unlikely lair. That's wrong. Mobile, unlikely lair. Oh, no, that's not right. Unlikely. Mobile, Mel, and Trooper all getting it right with 23. A couple of you put 32. I'm wondering if that's a typo or what was going on there. But all right. What's the question? B-Fel Mason, we're just hopping along here. So, yeah. That's all right, Kay. That's just fine. 23 was correct. So who got it? Quite a few. Mobile, Old Man's Belt, Lazy Library, as well as Mel, Trooper, and Michelle. How much did McDonald's hamburgers cost in 1963? 15, 25, or 35 cents? Oh, yes, here, fan. 23andMe. Correct. That is where it comes from. Just got to adjust here a little bit. Maybe do this. There we go. Hey there, Karma. The question is, how much did a McDonald's hamburger cost in 1963? 15, 25, or 35 cents? We've got some 35, some 25. Brady and Blue Storm and Karma all guessing 15. It is, in fact, 15 cents, or was 15 cents. Alrighty. Let's see. What are we going to do for a generous trivia? All right, here we go. I'm going to do the first one because it's the first one of the day, and let's rock and roll here. Hey there, Ryan. Good to see you. Got 15 as well. Trooper, I didn't say hi. Guys, when you chime in, give me a big brain emoji. Then I can say hi. I like to say hi to the players as they come on. How much does 6 P's go? All right. There, Rhett. Nice to see you. Here we go. This is for a generous point, guys, or generous points. If you're on Reddit, you can earn points by going to YouTube, typing in generous trivia. Those points give you chances to win the jackpot at the end of the month. It's going to be between $75 and $150, so worth doing. Blue Storm giving me the big brain emoji. Thank you. All righty. Here it is. The first one of the day. What thespian graced 4 Rolling Stone covers in the 1900s more than any other actor? Rolling Stone is a musician, and this one, this was an actor. Anybody know? No, not Robert Redford. Not Meryl Streep. Not Johnny Depp. Oh, unlikely. I know what you're talking about, McDonald's. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was probably after. No, not Peterson or Depp. Not Keanu, Newman, or... this is a tough one. It did give options, but maybe I'll have to... Nobody's got even the options. Alrighty. I'm going to still make this the generous point. You can guess again once I give you the 3 options. You ready? Sean Penn, Robert De Niro, or John Travolta? Which of those 3 was on the Rolling Stone magazine the most? There we go. Reese. Do we have lag? Yeah, I just saw that. Are we better? Yes, John Jack, as well as La La Love. Also getting it. All right, here we go. So Risa gets the points. Let's continue. What 97-year-old shoe company filed for bankruptcy in 2001 to the chagrin of veteran playground hoopsters? Anybody know? Troopers back. Did you let me say this again? What 97-year-old shoe company filed for bankruptcy in 2001 to the chagrin of veteran playground hoopsters? I'm not sure if anybody, but Nike definitely did not go out of business. But Risa, Brady, and Karma all get the correct one, as well as unlikely layer of Converse. Yes, it was Converse. What does a pullet become on her first birthday? What does a pullet become on her first birthday? There you go. There we go. Mel, Risa, and Old Man's Belt. All guessing it with a hen. Pullet. It's kind of like a bullet with a P. Pullet. Pullet. Dinner. All right. What did bowling lane owners in the late 1800s sometimes award to players who scored 3 strikes in a row? Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Sir Chipper, Karma, and Ryan getting it right, as well as Unlikely Lair. And not the frozen variety, the live variety. Guess you had to keep it beside you, beside you, a live turkey till you ended your match, and bring it home with you. Alrighty. So who got that? Unlikely Lair, La La Love, as well as Sir Chipper, Karma, and Ryan, all getting the turkey. What 19th century transcendentalist coined the expression "do your own thing"? Do your own thing. Anybody know who that was? Do your own thing. Wasn't Lincoln James Dean, not Doug Henning, not Young. So we got 19th century what 19th century transcendentalist coined the expression "do your own thing"? Be a little hard for Doug Henning. He was I'm not sure when he was born, but certainly not in the 19th century. Not Sartre or Sartre. Yeah. His initials are RWE. RWE. It's all right, Sir Chipper. No, not F. RWE are his initials. Blue Storm gets it. With and Mel Ralph Waldo Emerson is correct. What's the largest European nation that borders only one other country? All right. So France borders many countries. Belgium also, at least 2. Sweden, at least 2. But Karma and Risa get it. Portugal. Portugal only borders one other country. Spain. Alrighty. Old Man's Belt also getting Portugal. What cable channel lightened its music awards show with prizes like Most Entertaining Public Feud and You Want Fries with That Album? Likely Lair, pull in to go. Is that Portugal's? So it was not MTV. John, nice to see you, not meet you, see you. Yes, VH1 is correct. VH1 was going out there. Unlikely Lair gets it as well. What was consoled with a gig in George W. Bush's what was consoled? Okay, let me try this again. It shouldn't be what. It said who. Who was consoled with a gig in George W. Bush's cabinet weeks after losing a U.S. Senate race to a dead man? That's a bit morbid. Here, Fan and Karma also getting VH1. Well, hot. Usually have a t-shirt on. Anybody know? Who was consoled with a gig in George W. Bush's cabinet weeks after losing a U.S. Senate race to a dead man? Yes, Ralph Nader and Crickets are both incorrect. His initials are J.A., and the last time he came up was in the last day or two, and nobody knew him then. See if anybody remembers him now. J.A. It wasn't Cruz. I assume that's Ted Cruz. There we go. Mel remembers John Ashcroft. John Ashcroft is correct. What country did the biggest chunk of Skylab hit? What country did the biggest chunk of Skylab hit? That Russian, what was it, like a space station, right? Russian. It was a Russian space station. Karma and getting it right. Oh, yes. You are correct. Did I say Russian? Mir. Yes, I was thinking it just as Karma put it there. Mir and Skylab. Anybody on Reddit? No, it wasn't the US, not Russia. It was, in fact, Australia. Karma and Sir Chipper getting it right, even though I botched who was behind Skylab. Here we go. This is a pretty, I don't know, obvious one to anybody who follows any basketball. Who shattered Wilt Chamberlain's futility record by clanking 11 straight free throws in one NBA game in 2000? 11 straight free throws. Clanking, meaning missing. I'm not sure about that. Searching for anybody on Reddit want to give it a try? Karma and Sean getting it right, our resident sports guys. And Salty Rock also getting it. And Kev. Yes, good old Shaquille O'Neal. Notoriously bad free throw shooter in his time. What type of courses do jaded medical students refer to as cut 'em and gut 'em? To think. You go and you give your body to science, and that's what they that's what they call them. So Sir Chipper and Karma get the type of class. I don't think there's something called an autopsy class, but there is something called an anatomy class. So we will give it to Sir Chipper and Karma. The other ones, obviously, you had the right idea, but yeah. All right. Next question. Cadaver. Like I said, you donate your body to science, and then they call them cut 'em and gut 'em. Yikes. What mountain range boasts Mount Elbrus, the highest point in Europe? Mount Elbrus. Old man's belt? Yeah, anatomy courses. So we have some Alps and the Urals. Both of those are incorrect. Neither the Alps nor the Ural Mountains. Anybody else? Anybody? No, not the Pyrenees. I don't think those are particularly high, are there? There we go. Michelle gets it with the Caucasian, or they're actually not Caucasian. They're the Caucasus Mountains from which we get Caucasian. Yes, which is a bit obscure. Why are we named after some mountains or a region? I guess it's the Caucasus region, right? I guess. I don't know. Here we go. What did Steve Buscemi favorite review call him the cinematic equivalent of? Junk mail, phone solicitors, or Sominex? What is Sominex? The white mountains. Yes, here fan, Risa, and Brady all getting it right. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl before a reveal? No, not a phone. It was, in fact, junk mail. Junk mail is correct. What is a Sominex? Do you know, Karma, or you just threw it out there because it was the most obscure? Obscure for, what do you call it? A third option there. What company's CEO boldly declared, "We're going out into the world because that's where the feet are"? Anybody know? What company's CEO boldly declared, "We're going out into the world because that's where the feet are"? Yeah, this is 2001. Were Crocs around in 2001? Not sure. Tinactin. No, not Dr. Scholl's. Karma and Ryan get it right. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Hello there. Alioth? It was, in fact, Nike. Nike is correct. Makes sense. How many years does a vicennial period make up a vicennial period? How many years make up a vicennial or vicennial period? No, not Birkenstocks. Running funk. Wow, we got all the way from 2000 from 15 years to 2000 years. But the correct answer is 20 years. Here, Fan, Reset, and Alioth getting 20. All right. I think it's about time for all right, this is a goofy one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the first one. I think this one might be a challenging one. Here we go. I'll roll for the next one. Here we go. Are we ready? This is for a generous point. It's kind of goofy, but I'm going to do it. What's known in lunch counter lingo as dough well done with cow to cover? Scott, are you new here? I don't recognize your name there, Scott. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is a little bit too obscure. What is known as dough well done and cow to cover? Yes, the real Starry. I know, it's a little obscure. Alrighty, I'm going to choose another question. Alrighty, Scott, nice to meet you. So, Kev, I'm in Canada, so it is not a question of a state or a province. It's legal across the board. I'm not sure why that has anything to do with anything. But anyways, nice to meet you, Scott. Welcome from Reddit. We got close, so I'm just toast. Alrighty, here we go. It is buttered toast, and we're lagging. Alrighty, yes, we're at 311. It was buttered toast. Whoever asked, your fan, buttered toast. All right. Let me other one. I'm still going to do the first person. Yeah, here we go. This is a really easy one. Still going to do the first person, even though that favors some there. But yeah, buttered toast. I don't create the question. All right, here for generous points is the question. What's a second full moon in a month called? Sir Chipper chimes in. Sir Chipper chimes in first with a Blue Moon, followed by Karma and Risa. It was a number one I was going for. Old Man's Belt also getting blue as well. Hello, are you Leonard? Yes. Sir Chipper gets the point. Once in a Blue Moon. What drink was once known as doke or dope in the Deep South? Dope or doke? What drink? So the real star, if you want to win points, you got to go over to YouTube, type in Generous Trivia, find us, and subscribe and watch from there. And then you can win points, which will give you a chance to win money. Karma, Risa, and Hirfan getting it right with just Coke. Yeah, Diet Coke actually makes more sense, but it's just the Coca-Cola. No diet involved. Probably that terminology existed before there was even Diet Coke. Who knows? What Cedar House rules star admitted that as a child, his mom pasted his ears to his skull to keep them from sticking out. That's rather cruel. Man, talk about a mom instilling a kid with a lifelong, what do you call it? Feeling self-conscious about himself. Jeez Louise. Karma gets it right. Cedar House rules. I didn't see that, so I'm not sure. Yes, it is Michael Caine is correct. All right, next question. There we go. What judicial term was one of the most frequently looked up R words during the 2000 election controversy? Oh, interesting. Anybody know? No, not recall or recount. Those are both good, but it was not right. It's not right. No, still not recount. It's more of a legal term. Oh yeah, judicial. That's what judicial means. What judicial term was one of the most frequently looked up R words during the 2000 election controversy? So more used in a courtroom than a ballot center or something like that. Anybody else want to give it a whirl? No, not rescind. It's the term when a judge can't judge a case. So this is what they do. There we go. Karma gets it with my full explanation there. Karma, reset, and Search for all get recuse. Recuse. Anyway, I know that wasn't much of a what do you call it? It's a little bit too helpful, but that's what I give out sometimes. Alrighty. What Scream 3 siren? Why do they keep using siren? Good looking actress? They don't want to say that. Anyways, siren once toiled as a meat slicer in a Polish grocery store. Come on, most people have one of those gigs at some point in their life. It's not that big of a deal. No, it was not Courtney Cox. Michelle, are you that far behind? We've moved on, Michelle. You might have to reload your page. No, it's not Nev Campbell. It wasn't Courtney Cox. Now it's name every actress that was in Scream 3. It was not Mila. Anybody else? She was married to Jim Carrey. Smoking. Jim Carrey. Yes, she was married to Jim Carrey. David Arquette. There we go. Karma gets it. Why did you go with David Arquette? I don't think he is a siren. Yes, it was Jen McCarthy. Is correct. Karma, Kay, and Dan getting it right. All right, she's an anti-vaxxer, right? She was, at least. Sure as COVID hasn't changed that. What's the only Great Lake that doesn't lap Canadian shores? I'm not getting a ton from Reddit right now. Courtney was what? Oh, well, were they dating or wasn't he with Dorothy? Anyways. Karma. Really? Dan corrects himself. Yes. Michigan. Michigan is correct. Lake Michigan. It's an easy one to remember. Yeah, with, but not married to. Sorry, Mel. Technicality. Together. They were partners. They were partners. Let's say it there. Yes, it was Lake Michigan. An easy way to remember that is Lake Michigan is named after an American state. So the rest aren't. So that's how you know. And you can't do the Canadian version because Lake Ontario touches both of them. All righty. Next question. What were White Tommy, Pink Kimberly, Red Jason, Yellow Trini, Blue Billy, and Black Zach collectively known as? Anybody got their full length name for bonus points? Reddit not show me the love. Old man's belt. It was Michigan. Yeah. Oh, Kev almost got it. Dan was pretty close too. Risa gets it spelt out. Yes, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So Dan, Karma, and Risa have the shorter name. Kev, Dan, and Risa have the longer name. All right, next question. What nation's port was the USS Cole in 2000? That is a bit more memorable event in the year 2000. All right. What was it? Oh, okay, here we go. What nation's port was the USS Cole docked in when a bomb ripped through its hull in 2000? Yeah, no, I think I don't know, maybe it's Reddit. Old Man's Belt, yes, that's correct. Michelle, as well as Karma, getting it right with Yemen. Yemen is correct. Oh, Michelle was even going for the city name as a bonus. What rock and roll dinosaur had a Madagascar fossil named after him because researchers played brother in arms a lot while they were digging? Daniel. Thank you. No, not Keith Richards. No, not Mick Jagger. Not Rock Stewart. There we go. Risa gets it with some help from Karma. Yes, Mark. What is that? Knopfler? Is that Knopfler? Yes, that is correct. Electric Monkey. It was not Somalia. It was Yemen. All right. What was the world's first consumer magazine devoted to cigars? Anybody know what was the world's first consumer magazine devoted to cigars? Yes, Karma, Mel, and Kev all getting cigar aficionado is correct. Is correct. All right. What Arab? Yes, old man. It was cigar aficionados. What Arab country would you visit to zigzag through Zagazig? Anybody know? What Arab country would you visit to zigzag through Zagazig? So it's not Iraq, it's not Abu Dhabi, which isn't a country, nor the UAE, nor Jordan, nor Iran. Now it's become name a Arab country. There we go. Risa guesses it right with Egypt. Egypt. It's all right, Karma. It's one of the United Arab Emirates. Abu Dhabi. I've been to Abu Dhabi. It's a nice city. Very luxurious. What living creatures did actor Jerry O'Connell allow to romp around in his mouth for a scene in Joe's apartment? Yes, here fan, Sir Chipper and Karma getting it right. Yikes. Everybody seems to know, as well as Old Man's Belt. Yes, cockroaches. Not yummy. The opposite of yummy. What president appeared on the last all silver $50 to circulate in the US? Who was that president? Ooh, Michelle having a little bit of a cockroach there. Yes, Sir Chipper and Karma coming up with it. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? No? John Kennedy, Sir Chipper, Karma, and Michelle getting it right. Same with Seven. What is that? Sevenita? Sevenita. Nice to meet ya. Yes, John Kennedy as well. What is the lightest element? What is the lightest element? Michelle, liking something I said. The rhyming nice to meet ya. Really? Everybody thinks helium because of the whole suck it in and makes your voice raise, but it actually is hydrogen. Hydrogen. Karma and Kev getting it right, as well as Old Man's Belt, right? It's the first one on the periodic table, which means it would have the least amount of something or others. It's been a long time since first year university chemistry. What is that? Anyways, Denjoga, nice to see you. Yes, Sevenita, also getting. Yes, it's highly flammable. Alrighty. What 1993 classic, computer classic, sent players to Phobos to blast specters, lost souls, and Keiko demons? The atomic number. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yes, Dan and Denjoga getting it right with Doom. I played that. I wouldn't have recognized any of those names, but anyways. What European capital is home to the Ferry Investigation Society? Atomic mass. There we go. That's even better. Yes, here fan. Dan. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a try? No, not London. It was Dublin. Dublin is correct. What part of the British Isles was dubbed Land of Cakes? I would like to go to Land of Cakes. Yeah, San Francisco is not a European capital, but that's all right. Anybody know what part of the British Isles was dubbed Land of Cakes? Kev wants to know. You got a 1 in 4 if you go with certain types of regions. Could be a different part. No, not St. John. Neither is Wales the correct answer. It's not Dover. I gave you a bit of a hint there by saying a 1 in 4 chance. There we go. Dan, Denjoga, and Sir Chipper get it with Scotland. Scotland is correct. Or Scotland. No, that's not very good. All right. What future Oscar-winning actor only line in the 1988 Mystic Pizza was, "Mom, do you want my green stuff?" That wasn't a very good impression either. Oh, who got that? V Joe Stupido? Vijo. I'm going to call you Vijo. Yes, it was Scotland. Let me try this again. What future Oscar-winning actor's only line in 1988's Mystic Pizza was, "Mom, do you want my green stuff?" It was not DiCaprio, Pitt, Roberts, or Affleck. Though you're all kind of swirling around the right potential name. Not George Clooney. Not John Cusack. Not Mini Driver. There we go. Risa comes up with it with Matt Damon. Same with Michelle and Karma. Yes, it was Matt Damon who said that. What country granted protected status to exiled Peruvian President Alberto Fujimori in 2000? Yes, Denjoga gets it right. Fujimori, he was Japanese in some respect, right, Denjoga? It was Japan. He has a Japanese scent, and I vaguely remember him being Japanese in some respect. Oh, why am I grabbing a new one? So yeah. Anyways, I forget the full story, but somehow he had come from Japan, or his parents were Japanese, or something. What nation hired a British firm to manufacture slug traps baited with non-alcoholic beer in 2000? No, not Ireland or the US. Not sure what Japan is for. Vijo was the right one for the last one. Okay, I got to give the samples. The key was non-alcoholic, but let's try that again. What nation hired a British firm to manufacture slug traps baited with non-alcoholic beer in 2000? Afghanistan, Iraq, or Saudi Arabia? Yeah, Sir Chipper, Michelle, and Brady all getting Saudi Arabia. What was Saint Cyril's literary legacy to the Russians? Good old Saint Cyril. All right, I think it's time for anybody know? Hey, Amara, nice to see you again. Be a little bit more specific, Amara, and you will be correct. There we go. Denjoga gives a little bit more clarity. Not quite the right spelling, but yes, Cyrillic. The Cyrillic alphabet, Amara. Yeah, there we go. Denjoga and Amara get it. Yes, the Cyrillic alphabet is correct. Here we go. All right, I'm rolling. I rolled. We are doing a generous trivia, generous point question. And yeah, I've rolled. So let's rock and roll. What NBC sitcom was the first in history to draw more than half the U.S. viewing public for a single episode? More than half. The people in the US that were viewing TV were viewing this. Not MASH, Cosby, Office, or Third Rock from the Sun. Still not Cosby, Seinfeld. Roseanne. How dare you? There we go. Oh. Okay. I'm going to give it to Dan because, yeah, I'm going to give it to Dan. The reason is you're only supposed to answer once. I don't know if you know that, Amara. And then I'll tell you to guess again. I did roll a 2, but Amara had already guessed, and I think everybody else had. So Dan gets the point. There we go. No, it wasn't Seinfeld or All in the Family. It was Dan. Or it was Dan. It was Friends. Friends was the correct answer. All righty. So yeah, on generous point questions, answer once, and then I'll say answer again. Yeah, you can't just rifle off more than one answer because that's a little on the unfair side. Trying to make things fair. That's all I'm trying to do. All right. Hopefully not create any controversy here. What U.S. military academy was the last publicly funded college to refuse admission to women? Shame on you. I don't know. It could have been 100 years ago. I suspect it wasn't, though. Karma, I'm not sure. It's not West Point. Not sure what bonus points you're referring to. Not Citadel, not Annapolis. Now it's become name every U.S. military academy. I haven't heard of this one. It seems a bit obscure. Maybe that's why they were able to hold out for so long. It's not West Point or the Citadel. It's the VMI. Anybody know what the VMI is? Oh, I see what you're asking, Karma. Yeah, probably the last one, but I'm not sure. There we go. Karma gets it. The Virginia Military Institute. Whatever that is. They didn't want women for a long time, I guess. How many people must the same vehicle launch into space twice within 2 weeks in order to win the $10 million from the Xprize Foundation? And who won it? I can't remember now. I think so how many people must the same vehicle launch into space twice within 2 weeks in order to win the $10 million from Xprize Foundation? I don't think it was SpaceX. SpaceX just recently started launching astronauts. This is well before or well after. I'm pretty sure it was Virgin, right? But I'm not entirely sure. I think it was Virgin that sent up two. Brady and Sir Chipper, it was 3 people. Yes, it was 3 people. And I believe it was Virgin. Because wasn't it Virgin with Branson on the first one? And then like 2 weeks later, it went again and nobody cared. Anyways, yes, 3 people needed to go in to make that little prize. Though did the into space? That's the big question. What does Corona call its 7-ounce bottles of brew? Anybody know? What does Corona call its 7-ounce bottles of brew? No. Coronets is close. Growlers? No, it's nothing like growlers. Anybody knows Spanish? They might get this. There we go. Kev knows Spanish. It is, Old Man's Belt. You got the Virginia Military Institute as well. It is Coronitas. So Kev, Denjoga, and Karma. Dan, that's a little debatable if I would have accepted that for a generous trivia point. There you go. All right, next question. What country are you in if you woo in the Wu dialect? Yeah. Woo in the Woo. Usual professor, no, not the mini, the Coronitas. Karma, Risa, and Sir Chipper all know Wu is in China. Yes, China is correct. What noted film director shot the videos for Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days and Born in the USA? I don't know this director, but maybe somebody else knows. Yes, good old Wuhan. Old Man's Belt. Yes, China is correct. No, not. Karma knew. Very good, Karma. Where did you pull that one out? Thank you, original ad, for the wholesome. I haven't had an ad in a while. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy some trivia here. If you want to win some money, original ad, go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, and play there. I can return the favor, maybe. Yes, it was Sales. What's his name? John Sales. John Sales is correct. What high-tech 10 did a British online survey render the most depressing feature of 2000? Again, might be a little bit harder to... Yes, Karma does know his movies. What high-tech 10 did a British online survey render the most depressing feature of 2000? Anybody remember this? You might be able to big brain it, but I'm not sure. Yes, high-tech tent. That's what I said, Denjoga. No, not Y2K. No. No need to delete there, Michelle. What high-tech tent did the British online survey render the most depressing feature of 2000? No, it's a tent. So anybody saying... So what was the... There we go, Risa. Thank you for putting us out of our misery. Yes, the Millennium Dome. I guess it was not so great. I don't know. Didn't know about it. But yes, the Millennium Dome is correct. What animal did Harvard geneticists succeed in growing with 3 legs and 1 wing in 1999? A chicken, a fly, or a frog? A chicken, a fly, or a frog with 3 legs and 1 wing? You know what? I just realized that that's a terrible question. Because, well, anyways, I shouldn't dog it too much, but here, Fan and Kay and Sharif, if you guessed frog, I'm not sure how they got the wing in there. But anyways, it is a chicken. Have you heard the joke about the chicken with the 3 legs? The farmer creates a 3-legged chicken. Somebody goes to chase the chicken, and he can't catch him. So he goes to the farmer, man, I'd love to try your 3-legged chicken. How did they taste? He says, I don't know. I can't catch them. There we go. Somebody, Brady had that joke before. It is the 3-legged chicken joke. What ancient Greek and Roman pastime did Dan Quayle call a great American sport in 1989? Reagan told that. Yeah, I think you're right, Brady. At one of those what do you call it? The one with the reporters and stuff, I think. What ancient Greek and Roman pastime, emphasis on pastime, did Dan Quayle call a great American sport in 1989? No, I don't think they were playing baseball nor soccer. I would focus on the word pastime. Hugging fishermen. No, not the marathon. This is a really hard one. Greco-Roman. No, it's not running or chariots or excellent boxing. You take a U-shaped object and throw it towards an I-shaped object. Me and my son played this for this summer. I think my son for the first time, potentially. Yes, Karma, Denjoga, and Risa all get horseshoes from my wonderful explanation. What fruit flavors a funky monkey cocktail? A funky monkey cocktail. All right, I think it's time for another. Yes, a fruit roll-up. Risa, Denjoga, and Sir Chipper all getting it right with a banana. A banana is correct. I guess that's where the monkey comes in, right? Usual, Professor, yes, as well as Old Man's Belt getting horseshoes. All righty, here we go. Another generous one. I will roll. Here we go. If I roll a 4, it's the same as a 3, just so you know. It's either 1, 2, or 3. Here we go. All right. For a generous point, here we go. It was banana. Why are we still guessing? What French town distills most of the country's brandy? Anybody know? Denjoga. I rolled there we go. That came in focus. I rolled a 2, and Risa was first, and Denjoga was second with cognac. Yes, Denjoga. So tonight we've had Risa, Sir Chipper, Dan, and Denjoga. No Karma tonight. Wow. Karma being shut out. There is lag. Yes, there is lag on Reddit. Guys on Reddit, go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia. You got a chance to win, and there's way less lag generally, and it doesn't drop like it does in YouTube and Reddit. Jamming to Foo Fighters. It's all right. Yeah, no worries there, Carl. You got 3 last night? Where did I put that piece of paper? I don't know. I lost the paper. I don't think you did. I got to put those in sooner than later. All righty. Here we go. What are we doing? What California city's volunteer-run performance space at 924 Gillum was the launching pad for Green Day? Anybody know? Speaking of music, does anybody know what California city's volunteer-run performance space was at 1924 Gillum was the launching pad for Green Day? It's not San Francisco. It's not Anaheim. Desert Salamander. Nice to see you. Anybody else? A little quiet. Not Bakersfield. Not Calabasas. Not Los Angeles. It is a city. What California cities volunteer run? It's a smaller city though. I'll give you a hint. It's more known for the university space in the university world. Not Orange County, Santa Monica. There we go. Karma Denjoga here, fan. I gave the university. And yes, Berkeley is correct. What Wild West outlaw's descendant asked the governor of New Mexico to pardon him in 2001? People, I guess, find that important. Many hundreds of years, or not 100 years later, maybe? I'm not sure exactly. There we go. I'm not sure who exactly Johnny the Kid is, but the answer is Mel and Denjoga's Billy the Kid, as well as Jazzy Coo. Also getting it right with Billy the Kid. What were undercover ESPN reporters able to buy over the counter in 7 Tijuana drugstores without prescription in 2000? Yeah, you got to get they were ESPN, so Denjoga and Kay caught that, as well as Sharif. Yes, it was anabolic steroids as opposed to all those other nefarious drugs. Old man Spelt getting it as well, Viagra. What dice roll do craps players call Manna from Heaven and Eveline the Nevada Queen? This is why I don't play craps. Anybody know? Denjoga has done his share of betting at the craps tables. Yes, it is 11s. Or 11, I should say. It's 11, which is what? 6 and a 5, right? Those are the only options there. Who was born first? Chico, Groucho, or Harpo? Oh, I should look. Should I also have just asked who is the least favorite, Chico, Groucho, or who is the least famous, Chico, Groucho, or Harpo? Because he's apparently getting no love. Yes, it is Chico, which nobody guessed until I came back to it. And get an asterisk beside their answer. Alrighty, what time is that? I think this is the final 6. I got a bit of a headache. So, yeah, it's been fun, guys. 16, we did manage a Reddit and YouTube session with some lag, but not terrible. It got better. So hopefully you guys had a good night. We are here every night, 10 p.m. on Reddit and YouTube. YouTube's the only place you can win money, and it tends to be a bit better. Yeah, I don't feel too bad. I'll be better. It's not like a raging headache. It's just a light one. Here we go. I got to choose 2 questions here. What's that? Okay. Okay, here we go. What letter appears on the hot water tap in Italy? Kev, I don't need that kind of stuff. You don't need to mention it. It's not a big deal for me. I don't need it. Hey, there's a new face. Myzik. Nice to meet you, Myzik. Where did you come from? C. I don't know. Caliente and calor is Spanish. I assume Italian's probably somewhere in the same region. So, see, Myzik, did you come from Reddit? Did you come from YouTube? Or did you come from Eventbrite? Or did one of South Texas? No, where did you come from? Where did you hear about us? South Texas. That's cool to know too. All right. Anybody know what was it? Calor, caliente, something like that. See you, Kev. It's been nice. All right. What sci-fi cult hero fought John Big Booty, John Yaya, and John Smallberries from Planet Zero? Oh, okay. My Z. See, there we go. C is right, Old Man and Anthony. See, there's been another convert, Reddit. Think about coming over for a better experience and a chance to win some dinero. There we go. Yes, Danjoga and Karma. Buckaroo, is it Banzai? I always thought it was Bonsai, but Banzai. All righty. Nancy Pelosi. What did Bob Kerrey predict President Bush would crack open like a soft peanut in 1992? Who? Sorry, not what. Who did Bob Kerrey predict President Bush would crack open like a soft peanut in 1992? It was who, not what. I'm not sure what got into my head there. No, not Saddam Hussein. Not his. Yeah, I said what. That was a mistake on my part. It was who. Yes, Michelle gets it right with Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is correct. All righty. I'm not going to ask that one. All righty. What did Art Rosenblum call a game in which the ball lies poorly and the players well? Yes, Denjoga, Brady, Dan, all getting golf. Golf is correct. All righty, I got two last questions here. This one for a generous point. And the last one is all right. Yes, golf, old man's belt. All right. Second to last question. This is for a generous point. What stuffy web magazine became the target of a parody called State? Oh no. Called Stale within 2 months of its 1996 launch. Did that make sense? I hope so. I did do. Stale. Yes, I said state, but it's stale. What stuffy web became the target of a parody called Stale within 2 months of its 1996 launch? All righty. I'm just going to give it to Denjoga. There we go. It is, in fact, Slate. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. This is the last question. Reddit, YouTube, thanks for hanging out. The answer was Slate, not Stale. And not State. I don't know why I said that. I just misread it. Alrighty. No. You just repeated yourself, Denjoga. No worries. Nobody else was answering. That was a generous point. So tonight we got Risa, Sir Chipper, Dan, and Denjoga with the double points tonight. I will try tomorrow, Sunday. I will try and update the scores. It's the 20th. So oh yeah, tomorrow I'll also give out the video. Okay, here we go. If you want to win up to $10 or $10, I think, go watch a 39-second video on the channel. If you haven't answered that already, you can win $10. Reddit, YouTube, just go to Generous Trivia, watch it. It's on the homepage, and then you got to click on it to actually comment. You just have to listen to 39 seconds, and you can win a $10 gift card. Yes, I did, Michelle. I know. That's good. More trivia. It's a good thing. It means people like playing, so... All right, here's the final question. Guys, do not answer in the stream, the comment stream. Answer When the video ends, go to YouTube, or I think Risa says reload the page, and then you can comment. There we go. 39 seconds to greatness. So watch that video, but comment after this the answer to this question. Comment on the video, not on the chat stream. See if that makes sense. What death? What does phobophobe fear? What does phobophobe fear? All right. See you guys. Zeke, it was not our day today, but yes, go Leafs go. All righty. Have a good night, everybody. Go answer what does a phobophobe vote when I end this on the stream. All righty. We'll see you. Have a good night. Be good to each other.